Have you ever thought about the impact of your sugar cravings on your overall health? Brace yourself, because we're about to uncover some eye-opening truths about the effects of excessive sugar consumption. In today's video, let's have a look at 12 alarming signs that show you are eating too much sugar. Without any further delay, let's begin. Number 12. Can't lose weight. Do you find it challenging to lose extra weight, especially around your belly? This could be because you are eating too much sugar, which can dramatically affect your insulin sensitivity and metabolism. Having a slow metabolism or a low insulin sensitivity can shift your body from a state of fat-burning mode to fat-storing mode. And these fats are particularly stored around your liver and abdomen. Otherwise known as visceral fat, it is notoriously stubborn and has been linked to various health issues, including heart disease and type 2 diabetes. So if you have noticed that those love handles aren't going anywhere, this could be a sign that you are eating too much sugar. Before we move on, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. If you find our videos helpful, please support us by becoming a patron. Number 11. Digestive problems. If you often experience digestive issues like bloating, diarrhea, and gas, then you should know that a high intake of sugar could be causing them. Especially processed sugars like sugary drinks and high fructose corn syrup can be major contributors to these issues, mainly because they are not being efficiently processed by your body. Consuming excessive amounts of sugar can promote the overgrowth of harmful bacteria and yeast in the gut, such as Candida. These organisms live on sugar, multiply, and can disrupt the balance of beneficial bacteria in the gut, leading to an imbalance known as dysbiosis. Eventually, this can result in the development of digestive issues such as bloating, gas, and diarrhea. Number 10. Mood swings. Are you familiar with the concept of a sugar crash? It's a common issue that arises from consuming high amounts of sugar, which can result in mood swings and irritability. When you consume foods high in sugar, they are broken down into glucose, which is used by the body for energy. In response to this spike of glucose, your body releases a large amount of insulin to process and transport the glucose from the bloodstream into cells. However, this surge of insulin causes a rapid decrease in blood glucose levels, leading to a crash. To compensate for the low blood sugar levels, your body releases adrenaline, cortisol, and other hormones. And these hormones can cause feelings of stress, anxiety, and mood swings. So if that's the case with you too, you should look closely at your diet routine to see if you are taking too much sugar. Number 9. Trouble sleeping. Do you often struggle with getting a good night's sleep? Research suggests that consuming high amounts of sugar can have a negative impact on sleep quality, leading to more restless nights. Particularly, eating high-carb diets has been found to increase the levels of tryptophan, a compound that our body uses to make serotonin hormone, one that promotes sleep. This can make you feel sleepy after you consume sugary foods or drinks. But unfortunately, this feeling is short-lived because when insulin kicks in, it can cause blood sugar levels to crash, which can contribute to fragmented or disturbed sleep and reduced REM sleep. Eventually, this can reduce your overall sleep quality and can even make you feel tired after you wake up. Number 8. Poor oral health. Sugar molecules interact with saliva and the bacteria present in our mouth, gradually leading to the formation of plaque on our teeth. And when plaque is allowed to remain on our teeth, it can erode the protective enamel, leading to the development of cavities and gum disease. In fact, sugar intake is considered one of the primary causes of dental problems, including tooth decay and cavities in both adults and children. Number 7. Acne breakouts or premature aging. Consuming too much sugar can increase inflammation in the skin. This inflammation plays a major role in the development of acne by triggering an increase in sebum production, clogging pores, and promoting the growth of acne-causing bacteria. Not just that, but inflammation also contributes to premature aging by accelerating the breakdown of collagen and elastin, which are essential proteins for maintaining skin elasticity and youthfulness. This is one of the most common and alarming signs that show you may be eating too much sugar. Number 6. craving more sweets. Too much sugar intake can also stimulate unnecessary food cravings, especially sugary foods. When blood sugar levels rise quickly, the body perceives it as a potential stressor and releases adrenaline. Adrenaline helps release stored glucose from the liver, increases heart rate and blood pressure, and provides a quick burst of energy to the body. But alas, this burst of energy is short-lived and eventually ends up making you feel hungry or craving sweets. And that can also make you wander in the kitchen in the middle of the night, looking for the food in the fridge. Number 5. High blood pressure. High sugar intake has been found to have negative effects on blood vessels, specifically by reducing the production of nitric oxide. Nitric oxide plays a crucial role in blood vessel health by promoting their expansion and improving blood flow. When nitric oxide levels are reduced due to high sugar intake, blood vessels get tightened, leading to high blood pressure. And as we mentioned before, when adrenaline is released by our body in response to high blood sugar, it can also cause a temporary increase in blood pressure. So if that's happening to you too, it could be because you are eating too much sugar or high-carb foods. Number 4. Forgetfulness and brain fog. Have you ever experienced a tired and foggy feeling that often makes it challenging to concentrate at work? Well, it could be because you are used to eating too much sugar. When your blood sugar levels are high, it can increase the levels of serotonin and GABA in your brain. Increased levels of these neurotransmitters can contribute to feelings of tiredness. However, once your glucose levels crash following the initial elevation, your body responds by increasing adrenaline to raise the sugar levels again. This process can lead to stress and difficulties with concentration. Your brain thrives on stability, so these frequent fluctuations in glucose levels can result in the breakdown of brain cells, nerve damage, and inflammation. So if you feel that you are forgetting things quite often and become tired too soon, it could be because you might be eating too much sugar or high-carb foods. Number 3. You may have joint pain. Do you experience chronic aches and pains? High sugar intake may be a potential cause. Consuming foods high in sugar can contribute to inflammation in the body. Many forms of joint pain and muscle aches involve inflammation, and if you have an injury, many experts would say that you should avoid eating too much sugar, as it can worsen the inflammation. Another factor to consider is glycation, which occurs when sugar starts combining with proteins in the bones and skin. Eventually, this can cause premature aging in the skin and bone degradation. Plus, it can increase the risk of developing osteoarthritis and other bone disorders. Number 2. Sweet foods may not taste sweet enough. Large amounts of sugar train your brain to develop a preference for intense sweetness. As a result, it becomes difficult to appreciate foods that are less sweet because your brain has become habitual to higher levels of sweetness. Additionally, many artificial sweeteners used as sugar substitutes can be significantly sweeter than natural sugars. If you're trying to break the habit of consuming excessive sugar, it's best to avoid artificial sweeteners as well. Number 1. Dry mouth. Frequent urination is arguably the most common symptom of type 2 diabetes. Basically, when blood sugar levels are high, the kidneys try to excrete the excess sugar through urine. This can result in more frequent urination, which can potentially lead to dehydration. So if you find that your mouth feels dry, even after consuming water or juice, it could be a sign of dehydration. Another important thing to note is that many sugary drinks such as sodas or energy drinks may contain caffeine or other diuretic compounds. These compounds increase urine production, causing you to feel dryness in the mouth and even feel thirsty despite drinking water. So if you often feel these signs, you should find out how much sugar you are consuming from refined carbs, sweets, and drinks. Once you find that out, you can take proactive steps to reduce your sugar intake and improve your overall quality of life. Thank you for watching and subscribing to the channel. See you in the next video.